But these are big things, like you said, values are a big thing. We just heard from someone, and someone I was speaking to, and they said, one of my core values used to be something. It was, I don't know, like empathy or something. And they said it's so interesting because my core values have shifted as a function of being in this relationship. But empathy is a core value. I want to bring it back, but it wasn't working in this relationship. So it sort of went down on the list. But this big ticket stuff, sometimes it can bring up a lot of grief. A person might say, I think I did want to be a parent. And by the time they were done with me, they made me feel like I didn't want to be a parent, but I did. And some of those things, those clocks can't be turned back on. So there can be, again, that third list. I always tell people, if you don't feel ready for it, put it down, always come back to it when you're ready, or maybe take on some of the pieces and not others. Some people will say, I never took a trip by myself. And I'll say, okay, start small. Maybe book yourself a hotel that's like a 4-hour drive away and drive to it and see what it feels like to even do that and eat a few meals out by yourself, and then build on that. Maybe your next trip will be like a group tour. So you feel like, okay, there's other people around, and go see things. And I also tell folks, when you do these things on any of your lists, your biscuits in bed list, your it's my turn list, is you take a minute to say, what does this feel like? Does it feel different without them around? One woman I know, for her, it was, she likes to travel, and she wanted, as a person would, to travel with a partner. The partner would make it miserable, yell at the taxi driver, yell at the gate agent at the airport, yell at the hotel people, give me the seat I want. No, she never got the seat she wanted on the airplane. And I said, on this time, your first time flying and traveling with them, you have to pay attention to every moment. What does it feel like to walk through the airport without him yelling at everyone? What did it feel like in the taxi to come out? Because the person was scared. Like, oh my gosh, I've never done these things. How am I going?
Wow.
Am I going to
Yep.
know what to do? I said, people will help you. People are actually decent. They'll show you how to get that boarding pass. And by the time this woman checked in the hotel, she texted me. She said, this was an entirely different experience, and I've only been here for an hour. Just that process of travel is wretched with a narcissistic person. So just getting away all that negative energy, she said, this is just, she was like, the trip could end now and I'd be fine.